Righto, morning. So continuing on with my breakfast mini-series that seems to be evolving at the moment on my channel. I'm on Street 79 in District 7, not too far from where I live actually, and I'm gonna introduce you to a brekkie dish that's not so common down here in the south, and it might be something that you want to try. It's not sort of top of mind when people think about breakfast in Saigon, and it's called Bánh Căn. So let's go and check this out.
Bánh Căn are basically small rice cakes that are baked, and it gets its name from the small clay moulds that this plain rice batter is being poured into. The dish is said to have originated around the south-central coast of Vietnam, not too far from Saigon in places like Nha Trang, Phan Rang and Phan Dit, and is common these days up in the Central Highlands in and around places like Da Lat too. Historically, these areas were at the heart of the Champa Kingdom, and therefore it's believed Bánh Căn is a Chăm dish that can trace its roots way back to the 2nd century, some 1800 years ago. And what's more, it's thought that the way it's cooked has changed very little, if at all, since then.
Okay, so young tree here, he's already put mine under wraps. He's put them in about maybe 5 minutes ago, and he just told me before that it takes about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how they cook. And I've ordered a thap gum, which is a mixture of what he has available here, and one with, I think, just quail eggs. So I've bought quite a few so you can check it out. Now it's pretty hot. The clay pot thing here is pretty hot. It's a little bit different from what you'd expect compared to, say, a bánh cóc. Bánh cóc is, they use a lot of oil in that, and they use sort of more metal trays, whereas this one here is clay. It's made out of clay. Traditionally, that's what they use. Not as hot as bánh cóc, but still quite hot.
And just like that, my first plate of goodies have been uncupped and plated up, then topped with a generous amount of shredded unripe mango that gives this dish just the right amount of tart that I like.
Mango, yep.
And it goes well with the smoky flavour of the rice cakes, thanks to those clay cups being heated up by the coal. The tangy mango also cuts through the fiery red chilli that I like to add to the nook jump, or the dipping sauce, for that little bit of extra zip. But wait, there's more.
They're super cute, aren't they? Little tiny, these are quail eggs, so they fit just perfectly in these little moulds. So under here he's got coal that he's burning here. He hasn't got gas, so it gives it that really smoky kind of flavour. Alright, let's go and try the ones I've got before they get cold. Alright, so I might look like a bit of a glutton because I've ordered 2 plates, but I've done it so I can show you what this young fella offers. This is the quail leg version here, nicely done, just so you can slam them down quick and head off to work. On top is mango. It's a green, it's not quite ripe, which is quite common to eat in Vietnam. Whereas, you know, we like our mangoes ripe, but it just wouldn't work in this dish if it wasn't ripe. And by the way, I'm whispering because there are other customers here, so I don't want to annoy them. But look how cool they are. Look at that, eh? That's about a bite size for me, a mouthful right there. And what you can do, or what you usually do, is you can dip it in the little sauce that they give you. And also, if you want to spice things up a little bit, you can of course put the chili in, the ever-present chili. The other one that I've ordered to show you is their thap gum, and that just means a mix of pretty much everything that he's got here. I've noticed though that he doesn't have squid. Often you'll get squid with this stuff as well. Underneath here, There's a shrimp. There's some shrimp ones. Plain egg. This one's beef. I haven't had that before, so that'll be interesting. And some more quail legs. All right, let's get into it. I'm really keen about the beef one, so let's give the beef one a try. Smoky, crispy, lots of texture in this dish. Need some chilli. It's like chili, garlic. There we go. Give that a little mix around. Let's try that again. Dunk it in there. Yeah, it's so much better with the chili in it. Beautiful. Really good. Oh, spicy. Very spicy. So, really good little dish if you're into spicy food. Of course, you can heat things up as much as you want, or if not, just leave it. Leave the chili out of it. He doesn't cook it with chili, so dunk that baby in there. Very good. Crispy, smoky, savoury, a little bit sweet with this sauce in here. And the chili just gives it that bit of zip. Look at the colours in that, hey? Look at that. Spicy, savoury, a little bit sweet, a little bit fruity, zesty, a little bit salty. It's got a little bit of everything. Now the other thing you'll notice that's different compared to Bangkok is that you don't get a plate of herbs and vegetables and stuff like that with it. It just comes like this with the unripe mango and the sauce, and that's it, away you go. See if I can just put that on there like that. The mango, the green or unripe mango gives it a little bit of zip as well. Let's see if I can get this down the hatch. Very good. Okay, so to prove that I'm not a pig, I've got a little container I've brought from home so I can take home some for my wife. The only thing is I forgot to bring something for the sauce. Go, look at that one, eh? Maybe I can take it for a lunch. There we go, lunch. All right, well that's it for this one. Beautiful. I downed one plate, I think. I can do a plate pretty easily. I bought two, obviously, one to take home for the missus. I should get some extra points for that. But if you're a big eater, you'd probably smash a couple of those easily. I really like it. It feels like you're kind of having something healthy to eat, but not so much. You know, you get that little bit of sort of fried sensation, but without all the oil and stuff like that that you might get with Bangkok or Banseo. So I recommend it. Come and check it out if you're in the neighbourhood. All right, so now coffee. Okay, voila. Yeah, so this is a little coffee shop that a young fella in the neighbourhood has opened up in the garden, the front garden of his house, and it's just up the road from the breakfast place that we went to. So if you do happen to come and try out the brekkie place, come about, it's not even a block, it's probably 200 metres down the street, and it's called Voila. I've forgotten what it's named after, he told me, but he's a really good example of young Vietnamese entrepreneurs in 2025. Firstly, sort of dipping their toes into the coffee game here. Obviously, it's a very saturated market in Vietnam, but he's decided to give it a go. He just told me a moment ago that he's given up his day job. He worked in logistics, so he's given that away to give this business a chance, and from what I can tell, he's going really well. He's got amazing prices though as well. So this is his Café Suda, which is I don't know, it's something like 25,000 or something like that, and it's really good coffee. He values good quality coffee and service and hospitality. Do you want to come on camera? Are you looking dep chai enough to come on camera? Yeah, this is for my YouTube. Yeah. Do you want to go on my YouTube channel? All right, that's it for this one. I hope I gave you a good idea for brekkie in this neighbourhood. Something a little bit different anyway from the usual pho and gom tam. So if you're in the neighbourhood, if you're in District 7, Street 79 is this street here. It's an amazing street for food, and it's basically open all hours of the day. So you can come down and get your brekkie foods, come for lunch or in the evening as well. And there happens to be a lot of Hanoi or northern style food along here as well. I think there's a lot of sort of itinerant workers from Hanoi who have made their home here. So it's made it a real epicenter for great food in District 7, in the southern part of Saigon. Okay, cool. Take care and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.